Hello everyone, welcome back to A Fish Will Smile. Here's one for you. Today I'm smiling because I'm fishing one of my favorite little rivers, but you have to work to be here, so just stay with me, appreciate the content. Hopefully we can catch some nice smallmouth today, maybe a trout, and maybe, hopefully, we can actually do a catch and cook for you right at the shore of this beautiful river. So check it out. Here's again a little small river. Here it was recently raining and it was high water over here, and what I have spot on the other side is actually have some batters here. Have to come back. Whoa! My goodness! That was scary. The drone did lose me on a branch. Okay, nice. Not bad at all. We just cast it. Nice. A nice hefty smallmouth. Nice hefty bronzeback. We got him on a bobber and this little swim bait. Look, he was here waiting for me. Hey babe, don't worry. Ooh, that was a quick release. That was a quick, healthy release. Didn't even get a chance to film him. He's really camera shy, but it's okay. Everyone has its style. Not everyone can be like a fish with a smile that likes to be on the camera. Let's see if he has any girlfriend or boyfriend that's also like in that occasion, but usually, you know, there's like one fish per like a good spot. I think the territorial and you know, once you catch a fish in like a little, oh no, that wasn't a fish, but he got it right away. Like, you know, the moment I cast it at that like a slow pool that is attached to a fast moving water, he got it right away. So a really good spot there. No one else lives there. Let's see if there's anyone on the border that will like this current. The drone that day wasn't really having it. It ended up actually falling in the water and stopped working for me. So the drone really had a bad day. As you can see, we're still pretty close to the road, but we will get more further into the woods to some more secluded locations. That's why I was saying I don't have like a high expectations for this spot, but you see, it still gave us a nice smallie. Why not? I'll take that smallie every day on a light setup. So today I'm using a Berkeley cherry wood, which I would highly recommend for a small river like this. Here's the stats. This is also a good rod for like a panfish in a pond. Like if you have a kid or you're just getting into like fishing, this would be definitely my recommendation. The rod is like maybe $20-30 on Amazon. The reel is expensive though. This is a Daiwa Tatula, which is more of a medium to high grade reel, but you can definitely pair it with some little casting, like a $30 reel, and it will do just fine. So for like $50 you can have a really nice decent combo. Like this rod is very sensitive and it's been in my arsenal for a very long time. I actually bought it for recommendation of my favorite YouTuber Fishaholic, and he's been fishing this rod in Jersey for like a light freshwater fishing, so highly recommend. Let me show you these either salamanders or frogs here. These are baby pods. That drone, by the way, is called Hover X1. It's a very simple device, but it does help me to film me when no one is around to do so, because it actually provides, as you can see, a great view and another camera effect for me. And it fits right in my pocket, so I shouldn't complain much. But you see the terrain? That drone will end up being caught up in this branch and just falling into water. Couldn't handle the journey. Went in the water. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I was coming up here and I got just strangled in this like a simple vegetation. Alright, so we're gonna remove the battery. I guess that's enough for the drone today. Gonna remove the battery. He's wet. I don't know what's gonna happen to the drone. That will be a good test. I'm happy that the drone still works, although one of the batteries gives me an error. No more. Hopefully save the footage how it's miserably failed to follow me. It wasn't even like that bad. It was kind of, cool, but it's clear. It hung up on that branch, and then it started like this one, and it started like falling. So really failed, miserably failed. I don't think this kind of task should be that difficult for that drone. If I can do this. It was pretty clear, but let me tell you, this fishing spot should be definitely worth the effort, because there's like a deep pool right here where the rock is. Not only drone, and I also was having difficulties getting through these woods. That was unexpected. It's a hole between the rock. I could have got on the board. Okay. I'm wearing a golf shoes that I got on the flea market, and actually they work pretty well. If I don't kill myself. It's sliding. The smells are like amazing. Everything I'm like touching has like a smell to it. These beautiful flowers. Oh. Okay. I think I made it. Oh, I really had to work hard to get here. Alright, so I'm gonna start fishing this hole little by little, then switch to some bigger lures. Ooh, that was something else. Okay. I don't know if the camera saw that. Boom! What a jump! He just come up out of nowhere, right on top. Good job, bud. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous fish. Gonna let him go, of course. But if we feel like it, we might do catch and cook one of these guys. Maybe a bit small, maybe a bit bigger, but he's just gorgeous. I'm gonna let him go. Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot the the rag. Doing sexy water release for you. Got him on the classic little swim bait. What's interesting is that I've casted many times at that spot, and he just decided to strike now. So he came out and inhaled it right at my feet. See, maybe there's another one of his friends live here. They like to do just that. I thought you would like to see my lure selection. The inline spinner would be my number one lure, and you can see some swimming baits there, different kinds, but I'm gonna go to true and classic and proven inline spinner. Going to the classics. But I did ended up using bobber and a small swimming bait just to show you that that is a very simple technique that we'll also use in these conditions. Also, the bobber and a small swimming plastic would work really well from the spring during the all summer month for small panfish in the ponds. I might be doing video just for that. Little guy, he's getting on he's fat. He is. He's eating some nice meal. I don't think this beauty is ready for spawning. I think it's a baby. That's why nothing is really biting here. Thank you, Beaver. Girlfriend, because I see she's smaller. You see, they made this to be their pool. So apparently that one is smaller, so female I would assume, and the bigger guy is male. So I'm actually intruding this little life they building in this pool. Don't worry guys, I'm gonna leave. Nothing was really biting at that pool as I expected, and I think that's because these beaver couple, one smaller one and the other one was really large. And I was moving up the stream, and he was kind of following me, or I was following him, and I've been finding him in couple more fish holes up the stream. That's gonna be the end of that beaver show. I'm gonna go. Caught one nice one and one little one. Had a couple strikes from the little ones, but nothing substantial. Gonna go back, slide in this forest, but it was still fun. Here's the spot. We can go right on top of it. Let's actually see, maybe we can lose a lure or two and then get back to a main trail. Really cool spot. But these beavers, I think they kind of make this to be a bit more of a predictable for fishing, but let's see what happens, because it will be hard for me if I catch anything substantial here. It'll be hard for me to lift it up. But let's see, maybe they do like it against the current. So I'm gonna bring a few lures against the current. Let me show you a spot. Here's that beauty. It's right there. Hey girl. Hey girl. Yeah, they really make their little, apartment complex here. No blame to them. That's fine. Look how fat he is. He's right there. That's why there's no smallmouth in this area. That's mint. You see, this is mint? I knew it. This is peppermint, not even mint. I'm gonna put that in my bag. It smells so good. Woo! I'm gonna make some tea later on. This is mint. Let me show you, see? It looks like nothing, but if you smell it and you kind of press it, it smells delicious. This is the best thing for your virgin mojito or regular mojito. You can make a tea. You can make cucumber and mint water together. There's a lot of things you can do. Let me teach you something today. I made it. Hopefully no beavers here, okay? Because I'm kind of get tired of seeing them, because I go up and there's a beaver. I think they the same ones, but it's just, as I was annoying to them, they annoyed me as well, so I left them. And I'm sneezing because I'm sneezing because of that mint I had. Oh. It's always a good spot right along the big rock. They usually stay right in the corner. And there you go. but he's a little one. Again, nice and fat. We're gonna let him go. He wasn't where I was expecting him to be, but still in a general location here where the current does get a bit slower. Alright, there's one where I thought he was gonna be. Ooh, that's gonna be a quick release. Hey baby. Go, 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 go. Alright, my trick didn't work this time. Shit. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I guess that's at least it's explaining why am I a lure junkie. Because, you know, if you go online and buy this, there's another $7 over lure, but I have plenty buying them on like a Facebook marketplace, so I'm okay with that. Let's keep it going. This is the jaw of a deer. This is its inferior alveolar nerve. This is its joint, TMD. That's the coronoid process, coronal of a mandibular, and some other beautiful nerves that I know how to anesthetize. But these molars, this deer actually was having a good oral hygiene, as we can see, but unfortunately didn't make that to be alive. There's some front teeth here still remaining, anterior incisor. So you see he has like he doesn't have any teeth here, but he actually has these teeth in the front that he uses to graze on the food, and then he chews them, but nothing here. You see how interesting that is? Beautiful jaw, actually. Wonderful specimens. Maybe you should go to my collection, because this was a young, kind of relatively healthy deer, and look at those teeth. They're amazing. I know it's gross, but everyone has its kinks, right? Let's go. Alright. Reveal yourself, my little smallmouth, or even a big smallmouth. I choose this place because it has a cute shadow here underneath the tree, so you never know if there's one lurking right there, although it's quite shallow. So just decided to do a couple casts here. I didn't have any high expectations for this one. This is an interesting spot. Gets a bit deeper right at the shoreline, so I'm not gonna go right into the shore right away. I'm just gonna bring it right along here to see if there's any bass that's like close by. so I don't want to spook him. Right here, nothing. Nothing here. No, 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 no. Nothing here. Let's keep it going. This is my favorite spot here. I see some people were hiking. There's always one underneath this rock that is on the left. There's gotta be a smallmouth at this rock. I told you there's gonna be one there. Oop, it's gone. But I told you there's gonna be one there. So after I tried the jerk bait, I've tried the inline spinner. My third one would be some sort of I can try the golden. Let me actually try the golden inline spinner because I was using white. Maybe golden will stand out a bit better in this water. But I was also gonna say that my third choice was gonna go to some sort of crank. So this would be the really 3 lures I would try to get running here through this water in order to try to entice some smallmouths, because they seem to sometimes just prefer one over all other ones. So we're just gonna try a few more times because this is a really productive spot. I'm going to entertain you a little bit here. I'm filming this one on the iPhone 14, and I also have a GoPro chest mount on me, GoPro 13. So iPhone films quite nice in a low light condition. As you can see, GoPro gets much darker. I mean, each camera has its advantages. Maybe GoPro a bit sharper, but I'm just using them both, and I think you guys can too if you want to film a fishing video. I think these two are quite sufficient. I'm putting another crank and catching the fish right away, and I believe in changing lures in productive spots. I decided to put another type of crankbait and immediately saw the difference. So as I've been saying, changing lures are important in spots, productive spots. Another fatty, really fat. Let him go. boys and girls, I'm gonna be ending this episode. I was planning for catch and cook, but we didn't catch anything big. I don't want to cook those little ones. This spot have always produced for me, and it did today. I'm gonna crack the cold one today, which is infused soda, no alcohol here. This is connection with the nature in its purest state, and we only want to be intoxicated by the fresh air and the beauty of this place. I hope you liked today's episode. There's more coming in, and we will be doing more catch and cooks because that's my favorite thing to do. Stay tuned for the new one. Bye bye, have a good night.